Hey you guys, this is Sasha and I'm coming to you today with my week 22 pregnancy update. OMG. I cannot believe that we are 22 weeks in and baby will be here in less than 4 short calendar months. But I'm so excited and I want to get right into what's going on. So first and foremost, baby is the size of an asparagus. And that is really awesome. He is growing and I have been feeling it. I normally feel kicks every single day. And sometimes it takes later on into the evening. And if I feel like a little bit anxious, then I use my handy dandy Doppler. And that gets right to the point. I hear the heartbeat. And he does not like the Doppler, just like my daughter Shalaya. So he kicks and you can hear the kick through the Doppler, and then you start feeling him because he gets all riled up. But that's pretty exciting that it's consistent and it's pretty much every single day, whether it's in the morning or it's in the evening. It varies. So that's what's going on with baby. I don't know as far as weight or things like that because I have no ultrasounds and I haven't had any doctor's appointments this last week. So baby's probably still around a pound and should be around a foot long at this point. So as going into the best moment of the week, I definitely think it is when I talk, I do feel like he moves or when my husband talks. And that's really good because I feel like it's starting to build that connection because everybody wants your baby to respond to your voice. But it doesn't always happen. But sometimes, like when I start talking, then like he'll kick. And before that, when I was quiet, no kicking whatsoever. So that's cool. It might just be me making it up in my head, but it's still nice. Physically, I'm still having trouble sleeping, doing a lot of tossing and turning. I've had some real like spasm-like pains in my butt cheek, guys. I'm not even trying to be funny, but these are pregnancy updates, but it has really been hurting. We used muscle cream, which like is completely fine. It's kind of like Bengay, but it's the Dollar Tree version. And that kind of helps, but I don't want to use that every day. I've been soaking, doing the showers, all that stuff, and I have no clue what is going on. So I just try to walk. I definitely keep up with my fluids. So if you have any like tips or suggestions on what could be causing this pain, it's not round ligament pain. It's not anywhere in my, abdomen region. This is like literally in my left hip and left like buttocks, that it is just OMG taking me out. So that's what's going on physically. I've had a couple acne bumps and I will be coming to you soon with my pregnancy acne regimen. I think I briefly talked about it in my last pregnancy, but I do actually have a regimen to keep myself and my skin under control because I've suffered with adult acne. I developed acne, full-blown acne, when I was about 12, 13. So I've been dealing with it for years, but I really have a good routine during this pregnancy to help keep my face as least acne breakouts as possible. It's normally like maybe one every few weeks, and they're not like big ones that turn into whiteheads. They're like little ones that go away within a day or two. So stay tuned for that. That's pretty much what's been going on with me physically. Headaches have kind of ceased. I've been resting, keeping my feet up, haven't experiencing any swelling, so that's nice. But I go back to work next week, so I don't never know what to expect once I'm doing 8, 9, 10-hour days up, moving, and have things to do working in high school. So that's been something. As far as emotional, I actually just got done doing a second group. I go to the group for bereaved parents already, dealing with the loss of Shalaya, but I took an additional step in my grief journey to go to grief counseling for people who have lost their parents. And so it's a 5-week series, which is really nice. but I felt like it was a good idea to do because the deaths are two separate things and they both had severe impacts on my life, and I really want to make sure that I'm managing my grief, because grief can also attribute to stress, and I do have stress and anxiety and forms of PTSD that I do deal with on a daily basis, and I've talked about on this channel. And so for me, it was really important to try to be as not just physically healthy, but mentally and emotionally healthy, and dealing with things that are going on and have gone on in my life in regards to grief, so that I can be the best mother to our son that I could possibly be. And that's something that's really important to me. So I will definitely let you guys know how it's going along the way. We don't meet next week, and and then the week after that, I'll be out of town. But I'm really looking forward to the series and just being able to celebrate the life, because that's the most important thing when it comes to this whole pregnancy after loss. There was so much joy. The only thing that hurt was at the very end. It felt like the journey was short-lived. But I feel like with going to these different forums, it's really helping me to self-educate and be able to just be a better person. That's just, this is the best way I can put it, and it's really important to me. So I don't want to ramble on about that. Definitely stay tuned, because I'm going to keep you posted on how this series is going for me, and I'm hoping that it'll do great things for me in terms of just lifting my spirits and really just being the Sasha that I desire to be for my children. So that is pretty much it. It's not a real eventful week, just regular aches, pains, and movements and whatnot. So, since it's not too exciting this go round, I did want to show you some of my maternity buys. So the first one is this shirt that I got. I got all this stuff from Ross, as I always do. But I don't want you to think that I'm still not trying to be fashionable. You'll see it during my belly shot. It's an extra large, and it's a little bit snug. I didn't realize that it was going to fit so tightly, so I'll probably be able to wear it maybe the rest of the second trimester, and then I'll just have to let it go. But remember, I'm always down for those of you who are TTCing or are pregnant or whatever the case may be. I believe that your clothes should dupe. You shouldn't be able to tell maternity clothes from regular clothes. Go up a size, or make sure it has the proper layering to it. So I really liked it. It was $10.99 from Ross. I thought it was a great buy. I love this kind of like suede mixed with some cotton and polyester and spandex type material, and it feels so great, and it's so cool in the summer. My next buy is this blouse, and they're kind of like the same shirt but two different colors, and I think they were each $11.99. Yep, they were. I have the price tag to prove it, if it focuses. And yep, $11.99, and it's like this stripe. You can definitely like see through it, but it's just really nice. This one has a very nice stretch to it, and it is a maternity shirt, but it looks so nice. And shirts like these are helpful after you have baby. Put some leggings on and a nice camisole, and let your body just relax and breathe, because you still do have to go out and do some running and ripping, and recovery takes a little bit, and you don't want to worry about what you have to look at. So material where you can just like fold it up and it still will not wrinkle. Those are my favorite kinds of material, and I loved it so much. This is the first one that I saw, and it's got the cuff sleeves, and I just love it. It hangs low enough to cover belly, and even after you have your baby, since I have been postpartum, it just makes you look really slimming. So it makes you look like you haven't just had a baby, which is always nice, because you want to feel different. You don't want to sometimes have a baby and then look in the mirror and still feel like you're pregnant. For some people, it really like mentally bothers them. So that's just a little trick of the trade. And then the last thing that I got, last but not least, is I got a tank top. I've got a brown one, a white one, a black one, and then I added a blue one, $5.99. This is completely spandex or polyester. Nope, it's spandex. It's 92% nylon and 8% spandex, my bad. And $5.99 from Ross. And very helpful. Love camisoles. Again, great for postpartum. Great for just making you feel slim, especially if you're doing waist trainers or things like that when you're doing postpartum. So these are just little tricks to help you out. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I don't have any upcoming appointments. For another couple weeks I'll have an appointment, and it'll be my around 24-week appointment. So like maybe a week and a half I have that appointment, and then I'll have one more appointment at the beginning of the 3rd trimester. But I feel like this pregnancy is moving right along. I'm so excited. Things are just progressing, and I'm feeling good, and I'm really kind of like getting hopeful. I don't like to use the word excited. I just feel hopeful. Every day is a blessing that I'm getting through this pregnancy with my sanity and peace of mind, and I just thank God for it every day. So I thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you guys are awesome. Thank you for my subscribers. You just are awesome, and I love your feedback and just your positive energy. You have no clue how much it helps. Even with somebody saying, oh, you look so nice, or I like your hair, things like that. You really just make my day when I'm having a rough day with this pregnancy after loss journey. So of course I'm going to end with the belly shot, but as always, I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye. In terms of a physical, I kind of feel like I was building up stress up until the ultrasound, and once we found out what the baby was, I kind of de-stressed. My face, I'm gonna kind of zoom in, even though I have makeup on, has really been clearing up this week, so I'm glad about that.